April 15th will mark the one-year anniversary of the Boston Marathon bombings. On April 21st, thousands of runners will take their mark for this year's marathon, including two best friends at Basu University.
I'm very proud to be from Boston. I'm running it for this city, and all I want to do is finish it.
Best friends Neha, Basu, and Demi DeSalvo are training to run the 2014 Boston Marathon together. Last October, Neha and Demi ran the BAA Half Marathon. Neha suffered injuries that race with IT band syndrome and runner's knee in her left knee and tendonitis in her right Achilles heel.
Because of my knee, my doctor said that I wasn't supposed to run it, but I'd been training for months. I would not have finished that race without Demi. Demi would not leave my side. And I kept telling her, Demi, you've been training, like, you should get your time. And she looked at me and she grabbed me and she goes, Neha, I'm not leaving your side. We are crossing that finish line together.
Completing that race in safety, the two weren't prepared for what was about to happen at that year's marathon.
I was leaving town at the 26-mile mark on the other side of the street when it happened.
At the Boston bombing, I was working in the medical tents right at the finish line at the time.
There's smoke everywhere, just like chaos, basically.
You could see just horror in people's eyes. It's just not something anyone can ever imagine. You don't think that's ever going to happen.
Neha, a Bostonian herself, knew she had to make next year's marathon count.
I actually went home that day, I called my mom and I told her I'm running the Boston Marathon next year.
With months leading up to the marathon, Demi and Neha tried their luck to snag bids to this year's race.
Before the bombings happened, we said that when she was a senior and I'd graduated, we were going to run it together. Then she got the bid for this year.
I got my bid through, the BAA, and then she tried with the One Fund because they made a very late announcement that they had some bids to hand out.
And then when I got the bid, I was like, oh my God, I actually get to run it with Demi.
The One Fund provides 5 coaches for its 50 runners, including Neha. Each coach has run the Boston Marathon before and helps runners with fundraising, running schedules, and eating habits. But one thing that the One Fund can't give is the comfort of a best friend nearby.
Having her by my side, just pushing me and just saying, Neha, just do it, just get the mileage done, or are you okay? She asked me if I'm okay every mile or so. Just having her there really helps, and it really just motivates me because if she can do it, I can do it too.
I know with her by my side, I can do anything because she pushes me to be my best self, runner and friend. It's like running with family, and everything just settles in and it feels comfortable.
No matter what pain they're in this year, Neha and Demi say nothing can stop them from finishing.
But we do plan to run the marathon completely together and get through everything because I'm going to need her to help me through the last 6 miles.
Oh my God, I will crawl across the finish line if that's what it takes. There's no way I'm not going to finish.
It'd be great to make an amazing time, but just to finish that would mean the world.
Neha has to raise $8,000 by May 31st to still run on behalf of the One Fund. But money aside, it's even more valuable to cross that finish line and define what it means to be Boston strong. For the BU News Service, I'm Alessandra Martinez. You can donate to Neha on her page at onefundboston.com. And that's all we have for this edition. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week right back here on Commonwealth Avenue.